I
Like,
mean, the El Salvador one's a really tricky one because it was a war zone and it did have the highest murder rate in the world, and that was including at
shocking,
the time there was the
shocking.
Afghan war going on.
Yeah,
And I've been to El Salvador and I've spoken to regular El Salvadorians because I was very conflicted about it. When I went there, I had all these, judgments about the way in which Bukele was acting. And then I've been there three times and I've spoken to El Salvadorians and, before they would lock the doors at night and hope that they didn't get killed. And now they're going out for dinner and they're living normal lives like everyone else lives. And he arguably fixed the country, but on the obviously, people suffer. There's going to be some innocent people who get locked up in jail just because they got the wrong tattoo. There is something very deeply disturbing and troubling about this new um, exporting of prisoners to different countries which haven't got good human rights records. And they aren't represented by, aren't given due process, and there are going to be people. And the real worry is that, we've seen this play out in history before. When you incarcerate a lot of people, then at some point, what's the final solution? Like they're not, they're not contributing to the economy at all, and you have thousands, hundreds of thousands of people all locked up. What do you eventually end up doing with those people? And maybe it's not Bukele, maybe it's some other country, maybe they send them to Venezuela, and then Venezuela sends them somewhere else, and then maybe they just start killing them. It's happened in history before, and it can happen again. So we need to be very wary
that's
of
true.
like these sorts of solutions, these sorts of solutions to problems. But El Salvador was a war zone, so it wasn't playing by the same rules which a lot of our developed countries where we don't have the same problems which El Salvador has.